You ready to tickle those temples?
Welcome to the Book Father's Temple Tickling Guides. Hey, we got this book.
It tickled our temples.
Or do they not? Because there are some really weird toddler books out there.
I'm almost more interested in the books that don't tickle temples. We have 3 criteria. Book fun? Is this book fun? That's important for a kid. And for the person reading the book 100 times.
Yes.
Second up is terrific terminology.
Is the book giving your kid more vocabulary?
Yes.
And then the third category that we're going to rate these books on are the graphics.
Are they tickling?
Are they temple tickling?
Us, your book fathers, will attempt to guide you.
I want to start with an example right here. It's called I Am. Affirmations for Resilience by Bella Barbosa and Edel Rodriguez. I apologize if I am butchering those. This book is all about how to help young children manage their emotions. And I have seen this book do tremendous things for my young son about like giving him some very basic tools in his toolkit when he is having those big feelings that we know toddlers have. So like this page talks about, and it gives them very specific things to do. So it's actually kind of cool because after we've read this a few times and we practice with it, he knows where it is and he looks at it, but then he also uses these strategies and he's starting to use them independently, which is the coolest thing. When you're feeling scared, it says, I am brave. And like it says, stand tall, put your hands on your hips, right? And then it says, when you're feeling out of control, I am calm, my body is quiet. This is what you say, but it says sit with your hands in your lap. So it has like very specific actions and specific things to say. So this one is what I would say is this is a fantastic social emotional book for toddlers, not necessarily babies. Like the kids need to be, at an age where they can do some of these things and say some of these things. So definitely an older toddler book, I would say.
Yeah.
As far as is this book fun? It's not the most fun because it's about it's about emotional regulation, but it is. I'm gonna figure out like the best way to show these. It is fantastic for growth, right? So it's like, okay, is it fun for the toddler? It is really fun to do the actions. Again, you got to frame it right. Don't pull this book out when they're in the middle of a tantrum. That's for sure.
Sure.
But I would say it's fun because then you as the dad or the mom, you get to stand up and do the silly actions, and it gives you an easy way to show your kid an example of how to deal with their emotions. As far as terrific terminology, I think it's a 5 out of 5 in that because, even the title, Affirmations for Resilience, those are not toddler-friendly terms, but the more you say those kinds of words about your kids, the more they're going to ask about them, right? And it has very, like, the phrasing that it uses for the kids is really kid-friendly, but like peaceful is a good one. You can talk about that. So yeah, I think the terminology is really good in terms of it gives the kids specific tools. Graphics are really fun. I really like the style of the art in here as well. So I would give this book fun 4, terrific terminology 5, graphics 4.
Excellent. Yeah, I had the opportunity to read this the last time we were together in person, and we had fun doing the affirmations together. We had fun, acting them out. And one of my favorite things was watching your son actually use some of these techniques from this book. So it's applicable. The terminology is strong. It in some levels, it's kid-friendly, and in some levels, it pushes vocabulary a little bit further in ways that are accurate and appropriate.
Yeah.
Describing these emotions as, say, peaceful or tranquil would be identical, but to use a term like peaceful shows just like kid-friendly choices by the authors of this book.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an excellent example, Father Weston.
One suggestion for all of our parents out there, utilize your public libraries. The libraries have really great activities that they have going on, events that they have going on.
Having books around for kids is one of the best things you can do. Picking the right ones is important. That's why we have developed these temple tickling guides.
Continue to tickle the temples of your toddlers.
Until next time, bye for this time, guys.
Bye for this time, guys.